Hey, what's up, guys? This is Nick, aka Ironman 1993. I'm making this video for a couple reasons. Primarily, this is going to be separate from the podcast. I think because I think it's such a big, broad issue that I think it deserves its own video, and also it's going to remain unedited, just so I can fully get my thoughts out, and you guys can see it as me responding to this. So this is why we have editing. Um, Earlier this week, Doug Walker, also known as the Nostalgia Critic, had put out a video explaining the hypocrisy in YouTube's copyright system and all the trappings that go along with it. I myself have definitely run into this quite a lot. It's happened to me quite a few times. The most recent being the utter near removal, complete block of the episode 21 review of Power Rangers Dino Charge, otherwise known as the Christmas special. So you know that I've been kind of battling this fairly recently. It has happened more frequently as I've gotten bigger, as the channel's grown, and as the subscriber count grows up. By the way, thank you guys for that. And I do mean that genuinely. I really appreciate you guys for sticking around watching. But this is definitely a problem because my first experience with this copyright situation happened about, it was way back, about halfway through the Megaforce reviews. I think it was episode 16. If you guys don't remember that video, link it in the. No, I'm not gonna link it. I'll go ahead and just tell you what happened. So it's a fairly positive video, considering I called that episode like one of my favorites of that season. But I had gotten a copyright strike. It was one of the, at the time, it was one of the proudest videos I'd ever done because it was the first full combination of how you see the show now, which is with the clips and the voiceover and everything like that. And basically what happened was I had gotten a copyright claim, and at the time it wasn't from Saban, it was from this person called Channel 5, which I assume is like a television producer or something for Saban. They had actually put the claim on there. Now, as soon as I got this, I immediately went to the internet and went to YouTube and read pretty much all I could on how copyright works and the intricacies based in on that. And the general feel that I got was, if it's for parody or criticism or things like that, it basically commenting on a piece of work or making a point using the clips, making a point about a piece of work, that I can pretty much use anything in that video to make my point come across. Now, since then, my videos have grown more. My videos have become more of a production. They've grown up a lot since then, and it's definitely gotten to a point where I'm actively commenting. At the time, it was just me showing clips of cool bits and episodes, just so I could provide context and better review them as a result. And but definitely now, especially with my latest video, you guys have seen that I'm definitely commenting more on things that happen specifically in the episode and things that don't make any sense or things like that. But it should all be protected under the fair use clause of copyright, and unfortunately, most of the videos that I put out, I think a good 90% of them, excluding the podcast, do get claimed by Saban and various other production studios. Saban and Toei are the big ones because of Power Rangers and the Super Sentai things and blah blah blah, all that stuff. And normally I fight them by saying, no, this is fair use. I am using these these clips to the best of my ability, just to comment on things and provide context for the viewers. So, but there seems to be a missing element in there, and I didn't actually know the extent of this, of how far this had gone up until I'd seen Doug Walker's video on the subject, his primary just explanation on his channel about everything that had been going on with the removal of his reviews and how he couldn't actually speak to a person, and it was a completely automated system. Excuse me. And prior to that, a lot of my videos had been getting claimed on just like that, like immediate, like as soon as the upload process was finished, like a minute later there would be a copyright claim for an 11-minute video. So my thought was, well, you didn't even watch it, so this is obviously just the robot, so I can go ahead and fight that. And most of the time that will definitely solve the situation, but it is still kind of a problem because it gives me something else to do that prolongs my video from being put out, especially with episode 21 and that being completely blocked off. I had to kind of just fight primarily, and that was actually the first appeal that I had done, was for the episode 21, because I don't really mind claims all that much. I would definitely like to be receiving revenue from this, but my basic thought process going in was, well, this is just a free service I provide. If they want to claim it, then that's fine. I mean, as long as they don't block the videos. As long, at the time, the first time this had happened, as long as they don't block the videos. Since I've seen so many people come out and be like, no, this is definitely a broken system, I've understood the hypocrisy in just them slapping a copyright claim and gaining the revenue that I should be getting for the videos that I'm getting. And again, it's not about the money, primarily because I just want the videos to be seen. So if the videos are blocked and they can't be seen, then we definitely have a problem there. But it just seems like, because this has been put on autopilot, a lot of people were just kind of hitting this massive roadblock where they can't seem to get their videos out within the time that they would, and then they have to deal with this whole copyright system, which seems to waste time anyway, because most of the claims end up getting released. And I don't think that's fair. We're talking about fair use here. I don't think that's fair. And definitely there is some precedent for creators wanting to block certain videos because they're just outright full-on copies of their media, and those people are getting revenue from it. And I understand that, but as it is right now, I'm basically become afraid, primarily, especially when the copyright claims first happened. I was scared to monetize them, because at that point I just kind of figured I didn't have an argument, because it's not technically my work, but I did make the video and I did comment on it. It is as much mine as it is theirs, I think, or probably even more so, because I'm the one commenting on it. I'm the audience reacting to what's happening on screen. And oddly enough, while I couldn't monetize the episode 20 video, the live reaction video for Megaforce, that has not reached a copyright claim. Even though it is very blatantly showing pieces of the episode and me just kind of reacting to it. Or me and Emilio, rather, just reacting to it. So I just don't think it's fair that these people will continue to pretty much bully us as a community. And something that Doug Walker had said on the subject, or the Nostalgia Critic had said on the subject, was that we all need to come together to fight this. And that's primarily why I'm making this video, so I can just tell you guys that this is definitely a problem, and we need to work together in order to solve this. So this is Nick, aka IronBat1993, and I've been asking, where's the fair use?